Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, known as MBS, is on the verge of making history. He aims to normalize relations between Saudi Arabia and Israel, a move with profound implications for the Middle East. However, this ambition comes at a personal cost. MBS fears a backlash from within Saudi Arabia and the broader Arab world. He sees parallels between himself and Anwar Sadat, the Egyptian leader assassinated in 1981 after signing a peace treaty with Israel. Powerful conservative factions within the kingdom remain deeply suspicious of Israel, viewing any accommodation as a betrayal of the Palestinian cause. At the heart of the Saudi-Israeli negotiations lies the Palestinian question. For MBS, any deal with Israel hinges on securing a viable path towards an independent Palestinian state. This demand reflects the deep-seated belief among many Arabs that the Palestinian people deserve their own state. However, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has consistently rejected the idea of a fully independent Palestinian state. His stance is driven by security concerns and the political realities within Israel. This fundamental difference in approach presents a major stumbling block in the negotiations. The ongoing conflict in Gaza further complicates matters, inflaming anti-Israel sentiment across the Arab world. The potential normalization of relations between Saudi Arabia and Israel carries enormous geopolitical significance. For Israel, a deal with Saudi Arabia would be a major diplomatic triumph, solidifying its standing in the region. Saudi Arabia sees potential benefits, including enhanced security guarantees from the United States and significant investments in its civilian nuclear program. The United States views a deal as a strategic victory, reshaping the regional landscape in America's favor. Such a breakthrough would enhance Israel's security and reduce its isolation. These gains would bolster Saudi Arabia's regional standing. A successful agreement would be a major foreign policy achievement for the US. Section 4. A delicate balancing act. Despite the potential benefits, the path to a deal remains fraught with challenges. The Biden administration faces the delicate task of balancing its commitment to Israel with the need to address Arab concerns, particularly on the Palestinian issue. The United States must persuade Israel to make tangible concessions on the Palestinian front. At the same time, the United States must reassure Saudi Arabia of its unwavering commitment to its security. Success hinges on finding a formula that addresses the core concerns of all parties. This requires a combination of diplomatic skill, political will, and a willingness to make compromises. Section 5. The promise and peril of normalization. The potential normalization of relations between Saudi Arabia and Israel holds both promise and peril. On the one hand, it offers a historic opportunity to transform the region's geopolitical landscape and usher in an era of greater peace and stability. However, the path to normalization is littered with potential pitfalls. Failure to address the Palestinian issue in a meaningful way could inflame tensions and fuel extremism. Normalization without genuine reconciliation could create a dangerous illusion of peace, masking underlying tensions and resentments. Section 6. A long road ahead. The road to a comprehensive peace agreement between Israel and the Arab world remains long and arduous. The Palestinian question continues to be a major stumbling block. Bridging the divide between the Israeli and Palestinian narratives will require extraordinary leadership and painful compromises from both sides. The role of regional actors, such as Egypt, Jordan, and the Gulf states, will be crucial in facilitating dialogue and building trust. Ultimately, the success or failure of the current efforts will depend on the political will of the leaders involved.